It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 at home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio shouted, man. Stepping in the building, I got history in the making in this thing. What's good with it, fellas?
What's up, man?
I mean, tell me about it. Let's take it straight from the top. How y'all boys hook up, man?
Shoot, man, we signed to RCA Sony. We were actually signed to RCA Sony as individual artists.
That's right.
Mark Pitts. I was signed to Rodney Jerkins through RCA. Mark Pitts hit up Rodney. And he was already associated with Bystorm, so he can just kind of just put us together and just say, let's make history. So
now, when you start saying names like Mark Pitts and Rodney Jerkins, I mean, them some legends in the game, man.
Right.
What kind of knowledge have they dropped on y'all since y'all done got together?
Hey, treat this as a feather, as I should say. Hey, you know, we're brothers, and just basically treat each other like family, which we already are, and that's the amazing part of it.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
What is it that got y'all on the path to doing music separately?
well, we like Dylan said, we were already individual artists, and the fact that they had the idea of getting us together, it was really amazing.
Well, see, now I'm talking about back when you was an individual.
Yeah.
What was it that made you go ahead and say, you know what, I want to get into this show business?
Well, music is a passion of mine personally, and I know obviously from the guys as well. Just me knowing them, we all love it, and it just feels like that's what we were really born to do.
For me, my mom is actually a singer, and my father, he plays multiple instruments. So my life has always been surrounded by music.
That's right.
So it was kind of like an instinct for me to get into a music industry. So, and my mom already has connections with all kinds of people. So just her building up me as an individual artist and me, developing my sound and my voice, she helped me out to be who I am today.
Okay.
Yeah, see, for me, when I was younger, I listened to a lot of like Usher and like Michael Jackson.
That's
and
right.
Seeing I was watching their DVDs and stuff. I seen them perform in front of big crowds. So that's what made me really want to like be on that stage and perform. Yeah. So.
Talking about when you was younger, boy. All y'all some youngsters in this thing. Talking about when you were younger.
I'm talking about when I was like 5 or 6. Like I was big fans of them. So it was,
But what is it like being so young, jumping into the game? I mean, what is that experience like?
Everything is really just, you look at everything as fun, and still right now it's still fun, but we're more focused now that we're older. But it's definitely it's all fun at the same time.
And it's also some type of maturity. Once you get into the music industry, like very first time, you're very young. You think you're going to go straight on stage, and then you get a reality check and realize you got to
work
quick.
Yeah. So.
What is it like being disciplined and handling the studio sessions and rehearsals and stuff like that?
It's crazy because we don't. Well, for me, when I'm being disciplined, it doesn't feel like I'm being disciplined until I think about it. Like, wow, I just went through artist development. I went through a hardcore. I just thought it was just work, but it's a blessing to work hard and to push forward and know that once you push all that energy out, you're actually gaining and receiving more knowledge and receiving more.
Now, how do y'all like the artist development? Because, see, a lot of labels don't even do that no more.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel like y'all done benefited from that?
Well, you go, bro.
I mean, I think as a group, we all feel like we want to win. And artist development definitely helps us progress as artists. And I feel like we're fortunate to still go through that. And I think that's what's going to help us succeed in the long run.
Yeah. Describe the music to me. I mean, are y'all bringing it for the ladies, for the fellas? I mean, the players. I mean, break it down, man.
We bring in everybody, man.
Yeah.
We do R&B, pop, hip hop. We just try to show as much emotion as we can through our music that bring out the emotions of our artists. Whether you feel sad or you feel happy, or you feel like you're feeling yourself, or you feel like you're falling in love. So we just try to touch those moments, touch those buttons when it comes to creating music.
New single, Walk Away, man.
Yeah,
That's right, man.
I mean, tell me about it, man. What made y'all?
Like another example of saying, how we touching emotions. Like guys like looking at the girl walk away.
Oh,
we know what that means.
Yeah,
we know what it means. We will have to explain it. It is what it is.
As teenagers, we like watching girls. We like seeing them walk away. That's really.
I think that's one of my favorite songs that y'all just made, fella. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, now tell me, have y'all been performing that now?
Yeah.
What's been the reception?
Man, it's crazy. They actually fans know our lyrics, know every last riff, run, everything, all the words. It's crazy, man.
How do y'all feel about performing on stage and traveling with that?
Oh man, it's definitely a thrill, especially like performing with these two guys. It's definitely a lot easier when you're performing in a group. So yeah,
it's definitely like the stage is for me is home.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, pretty
So.
much.
And it's much easier for you to fall back with your brothers, you know,
Yeah.
when you know not feeling good or whatever. They always encourage you.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it like this, man. When you're on stage, you get to look to your side. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, this is my brothers, right?
Exactly. I mean, being that y'all are like fam, man. How is it? What are some of the best times that y'all done had together in the game so far?
Man,
We had so many.
I mean, I would say like the best time that we had was probably when we spent the night at his house in California. He's from LA, so yeah, we spent like weekend, like 4th of July.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
We did a lot of swimming and
Went to the beach and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I hear y'all talking that. What about the girls, fellas? Don't give me all that.
We was singing with the girls.
How is it being slick celebrities in the game and y'all got these girls going crazy about what y'all doing, man?
Man, it's amazing, man. Not everybody is in this position.
Yeah.
We're just blessed about it and very humbled about the situation as well.
It's definitely a confidence booster, you know, when you walk by and you see that somebody recognize you and stuff. And girls say, hey, you're cute. And you can sing, too. And like, oh, okay. All right.
I can definitely dig that, man. I mean, other than that, what is next for y'all, man?
Well, actually, we got an EP coming out soon.
Okay.
So, yeah, we got an EP coming out right after that. We probably going to drop an album in the same year. So, I think this year is looking pretty big for us.
Now, I mean, I know y'all got a Justin Bieber connection, Chris Brown connections. I mean, break that down to me.
Oh, man.
They're family, basically, as well. You know, they helped us in, previously in our solo careers. But, they're, like I said, family.
I mean, what is it like being around those mega stars and getting the game directly from them, though?
I think it's like we have to be sponges when we're around them, not just around Mark and Rodney, but just about, you know, the artist side of it, you know, because they have to go through the same thing we're going through right now.
Exactly.
So we just, you know, whenever we're with Chris or whenever we're with Jay, we just try to sponge it all in.
Being in this industry, man, have y'all found yourselves being starstruck coming across some of your favorite artists that you was looking at before you even got in the game?
You got anybody? I got somebody, but you got somebody?
Well, I know me. When I
Sweet.
first met Chris and whatnot, you know, I've always I remember when he actually first came out.
Yeah.
You know, I was a big supporter of him then. Yeah, it was definitely it was crazy the fact that he really he took me under his wing as well. You know, as a big brother, and that was even more huge to me, honestly. But
I worked with Justin Bieber. I didn't really get starstruck with him, but what I really got starstruck with was Justin Timberlake.
Ooh!
And it was the year where he actually came back with the 2020 experience. He was about to perform on the Grammys. He was at one of the dance studios I was rehearsing at. When I saw him, I was like, Justin Timberlake, man. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I'd probably say for me, that time where Wayne, Vice President Boston, he took us and he had us meet J. Cole.
Oh,
and
man.
J. Cole was basically teaching me the game.
Oh,
Stuff
man.
like that,
I mean, what was it like learning straight from the horse's mouth, man? Because, you know, Jay is a slick legend in the making.
I know. Yeah, man, it was definitely a blessing. And I was starstruck, like, man, this dude's really talking to me about this stuff. So, you know, it was crazy. But, you know, like a sponge, you got to soak it all in.
I can definitely dig that. Now, fellas, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, how can folks get in contact with y'all?
you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, at Hitmaking. That's our thing, man. If y'all want to find us individually, it's on Hitmaking. Go on Hitmaking.
Yep.
HITM Aching.
Already, man. Well, I appreciate y'all coming through this thing.
Man.
Wish y'all nothing but the
Appreciate
best and much
having us.
success.
Yes, sir.
Already. Be High Radio Shout It. It's out 107.9, man. Let go.
Yep.